Hello, wonderful humans. First off, this is my very first live. Aveo, I stand in service. Second off, I've been walking around for 20 minutes talking to a camera with no one on the other side. Now, 3D me would be frustrated and aggravated and frantically trying to recapture those moments and pretend that they were the first time that they had happened. Because if you didn't know, a lot of content creators do that. I even script out my videos. The actual videos are usually scripted, and I put them in my teleprompter, and I read that off to y'all. And I just started that. I used to be on another social media platform, quite nicely. I mean, it was nice for me, okay? And I did really well there, as in marketing, in MLM stuff. It was the first time I did it, the only time I did it. The product was all natural, it was vegan, and it was a coffee that gave you energy and clarity. It's no longer, well, it may be available, I don't know. They had to change the ingredients, it changed our recipe, and it changed the results, and I stepped away about 2020. But prior to that, I had a team of 56. I had 56 women on my team under me that I got to lead and coach and guide. And then I had access to the entire teams because I was one of the founding Ellies. And I got to teach things like marketing and algorithms and, things like that. And it was fun to me. So in that 3D reality, not so transparent because we're so concerned with our image, the brand. Becoming mystical, spiritual, not religious, and raising my consciousness to the 5th dimension, I maintain 4D. I can drop to 3D, I can raise to 5D, and I do raise to 5D more than I drop to 3D, so, progress, not perfection. Or, I've heard instantaneous, miraculous changes. So we're all on our own journey here. But being in the 5th dimension, labels do nothing but divide. And division and subtraction are two things that Creator does not do. Creator multiplies and Creator adds. Working as the shard of Creator, the fractal of Creator, the reflection of Creator that I am, rises me above. And anyone can do this in any situation. Anytime your emotions are getting the best of you, simply rise above. Breathe. The key is to breathe. I was very curious about air. A breath is the first thing we do when we come into this life. It's the last thing we do. Tells me it's pretty dang important, kind of like the water situation with us. We're breathing in ether. I'm trying to figure out how to word these things. My children are my best creation. Rodeo kid. That's what I would say. My children are my greatest creation thus far. What's yours? Let me see if I can wipe the camera a little. Does that make it better? Trying to see if there is a filter or something. Like I said, this is my first time doing a live. Oh, wait a second. I said that, but you guys didn't hear because I was thinking I was recording myself for 20 minutes and I wasn't. I wasn't. This is my first live on YouTube. So I'm seasoned on a couple other social media apps, but not the YouTube. Working on it. YouTube is, it intimidated me. So whenever we're in our emotions, if we can somehow find a second to breathe, inhale 4, hold for 4, exhale for 6. When you exhale longer than you inhale, you are completely detaching from that reality in that moment. So after you exhale for the 6 counts, hold your breath then again, remain in that detached reality before you take your next breath. Do that until you feel better. Usually 4 breaths and I feel great. Some people use box breaths where they inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 4, and hold 4 again. I have found that exhaling longer than you inhale has some perks. It has some benefits. So if I can just exhale a few seconds longer and feel better faster, that's what I'm going to do. Learning that our mind isn't in our brain, it's actually a network that we all receive downloads and information from, really helped me, because this avatar has beaten addiction. This avatar flatlined twice in 2001 and was told by the beautiful medical industry that I had brain damage and short-term memory and just a plethora of listings. But I no longer co-sign to the medical industry. I no longer align with many of the systems that we have. Hi, Dale. Hello, Eddie. Yes, I am. I'm deep in the woods. If you didn't hear, I am actually, I think it's Hopewell. It's Howellell Mound. It is here in Newcastle, Indiana at the Trojan Woods. And we have a Hopewell tribe mound. It's actually back here. You can see it behind me. And they have a moat that they built around the entire thing. And this is a protected lands here that I haven't been to in a very, very long time. I used to come here with my dad and go mushroom hunting. And I decided to come out here and pay respects to the tribe that had lived here. And it is a beautiful, untouched area. I am finding flowers and plants that are native to the city I was born in that I have not seen anywhere. Hey, Amir. Hey, y'all. If you have not, go peep a video when you get a second. And if you align with the vibe, then please join, subscribe. I say join because we're building community here. I just put on a brave face. I put on a brave face to get out here and say, hey guys, hey, if you know something's real in the world right now, if you know you've been lied to, misled, if you know there is more to the story, if you're someone who reads between the lines, peeks behind the curtains, we're your tribe. Welcome home. And avail. I stand in service. I speak with celestials. I speak with galactics. No, I'm not a trans channel. They do not speak through me. I have reservations about allowing another consciousness to have control of this avatar, at least at this point. I'm only a few years into my awakening, so maybe eventually, maybe not. I have conflicting thought systems about that, especially being a Rose Ray and knowing I'm supposed to follow the Sophia Christic line. And I was literally given to the church at 6 weeks old. I was dedicated, and I spent the majority of my childhood in a church, and many, many hours as I grew up. So to realize everything that I have realized, and to not have my father, who was my solid, my A1. I'm an only child, and my dad raised me. I am a daddy's girl to the T. He is the only one I feel that really understood me and felt the way that I felt and seen the things that I seen. And I lost him. He transitioned a couple years ago. This is what spawned my awakening. And with the loss of him, it's funny how life works. And it's even better how I'm learning to play this game. Because that's what it is. We're not here. We're projecting ourselves into these containers. Isn't that what the ETs call them? Or was it the government? In one of the CIA declassified documents, they call us containers. Because every thought system that I have, most thought systems that I have some sort of evidence to back them up. Excuse my spittle. I need some water. Or they've been proven in science and mainstream suppresses it. I align with truth, as I hope many of us do. As we're in this eclipse season, a lot of things, a lot of shadows are coming to light. Shadows from us, shadows from the collective. Even Mama Gaia is working through things because she is a consciousness as well. One mind decided to come and be Gaia, like the minds decided to come and be a tree, or be a bee, or be a baby that wasn't born. And when that happens, it's because the mother needed codes that the baby could transmit to her. That's usually why. There are little blessings. I have a little blessing. His name would have been Ficus. So I'm not being crass. I'm told, if you don't understand a Sigma female does not move by emotions. A Sigma female is in control of her emotions and makes practical moves, not emotional. That is what I always strove to be. I strove to be level because I was passionate. I'm an Aries. I'm an only child. I had lots of energy. Very passionate person. I had a lot to work through. Jealousies, insecurities, abandonment issues, the childhood dramas and traumas. Then let's not get to the drugs and to the incarceration that I was set up on and had a 16-year sentence handed to me, of which I served 4 years, 8 months. Life has been really lifey, and I've experienced a lot. I didn't align with a lot, but the things that I am learning now, I am aligning with very much. Hopefully, I'm in a better area now. So, I had put out a public call to action to go clean up your local woods. It's the end of the summer. Kids have been reckless. Adults have been reckless. So if you're a friend of Gaia, grab you a bag and some gloves. Be careful what you pick up. Please go grab some trash. Clean up the earth. I think I'm in a better spot now. I'm not sure, but this was my first live. I will go live either later or tomorrow, and I will start doing card readings or giving messages or something. Just something. to put myself out there to, one, work on my courage to keep doing this, and two, the most important thing, to show transparency, to get to know one another, to build this community, to give this temple the reverence that it deserves. Because at the Temple of Remembrance, we lead with love. And when you lead with love, you can't go too wrong. So, be kind to one another. Please do something kind for yourself today. Something that you wish someone else would have done. You go do that for you today. And I bless you in all of it. Let's see if I know how to end this. Let's see.